G'day, I'm Scuzz. Welcome to Dark Souls 3. Right, this game's been out for a while now, a fair while, but I am mildly addicted to this game at the moment, so I thought, alright, I'm in an area whether or not I'll do a playthrough on this on my channel, and look, we'll see how it goes. Look, if you like it, you like it. A lot of people don't like Dark Souls, they don't like these games, and I can understand because I've had this for years and it drove me up the wall a few times, but I'm actually getting decent at it. So, I guess ever since Elden Ring came out, it sort of changed me a bit on the way I view these games and how they go. So we're going to start a new game here, and I will run the intro for people that haven't seen it before.
Indeed. It is called Lothric.
Mm-hmm.
Where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones.
First time I saw this, I was so confused and I had no idea what was going on. And like any...
The link of fire is threatened. The bell tolls,
And like any Souls game, I still have no idea what's going on.
earthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep. Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, it's funny watching that intro sometimes and seeing the parallels with how they've done Elden Ring. It's very similar. Alright, so let's just put in our name here. Now, I have done a playthrough on this before, so this is not my first rodeo with this game. Which were... And I did go a Herald, which ended up being more of a strength faith build. Now, I wanted to try out Sorcerer on this one because after playing that build for a bit, there was a lot of spells in the game that looked pretty interesting. So don't know how well sorcery plays in this game though, so either that or we go in a dex build. So we'd like to try out a dex build. Pyromancy does look like fun as well. There is a lot of nice dex weapons as well. You're an assassin or a thief? Thief starts with a dagger. Do we go an assassin? So what's your stats like? Because we could always go. So what's the sorcerer stats? 16. Because we could always do like sort of a magey thief type build in the end. It's not that hard to do. So you've got a bit more melee stats. Utility is very low. Right, let's try an assassin, eh? Alright, I always pick the souls so we can get some extra experience to start off with. This is not the face we want. Oh dear. Let's have a look here. We can be... Let's just be standard with this guy. And we'll pick a face here. Want the mature voice. Yeah, let's get some thick body hair happening here. That's right. Skin color is fine. We'll change our face details. So generally what I do change is we'll change the hair. Let's see. What sort of hair do we want? Do we want messy hair? Actually, let's get a beard first, because I want him to look a bit fiefy, so maybe something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then we'll go hair. No. No. Definitely not. That'll probably do. Alright, so we'll do that. Pupils, colour of pupils. I always like to pick sort of a bluey colour. There we go, done. That'll do for now. Don't want to spend too much time on this. Right, so there you go. There's our assassin type dude. Right, let's get straight into this. So, I'm really keen to do a magic user in this one. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Look, if you guys like this, you gotta let me know in the comments below that you want to see more of this. Alright? If you don't want to see it, let me know in the comments below. You want to see me make a magic character for this one? Let me know. I'm up for it, alright? So, as I said, I am mildly addicted to this game at the moment. So, I'm happy to play it. Now, I am going to let a lot of the cutscenes and commentary throughout the game play, just so people that haven't seen the game before will get an idea of what's going on. Now, this one has got that spook. What's spook do? Sorry. Inventory. Where is it? There it is. Mass noise of caster and prevents fall damage. Alright, so we do have some sorcery. Oh, there you go. So they do bridge into a bit of sorcery. Alright. Alright, so that's a bit more of a pokey weapon. Very quick as well, isn't he? Right, we're going to go over here and grab some stuff. This is just the beginning area, so there's nothing special here. Done. I would like to try out a pyromancer as well. They look like fun, the pyromancers. Get used to this weapon. I've been my last character, like I said, it was a strength faith build, and ended up using a heavy axe to just chop people down. A very slow weapon. We get about 4 or 5 swings before we're out of stamina. Kill him. Kill that guy. What'd you drop for us? Soul. You're a goner. You're a goner. Okay. Alright, so there is an optional boss down there. We're not going to attempt him right now. We're nowhere near good enough to do that. So we'll come back for that later. What we'll do is we'll get to the shrine area. And that way we'll be able to level up. And there is a boss just over here, and he's probably going to beat the crap out of me a couple of times. So we'll get this. And we will rest, as we do get an emote from that. Alright, done. Alright, now we can continue. I'm probably going to kill a lot of these guys that are around here at the moment. He's a deader. There's a guy here as well. Kill him. This guy over here we're going to kill. Definitely going to be an interesting character. We could try parry stuff, but I'm very bad at parries in this one. I was mediocre with parries in Elden Ring. The parries in this one are completely different timing though, so don't know. We can give it a go, but I'm probably not really going to stress about it too much. Alright, I'm going to jump over here and grab that. Cool bananas. Alright, there is a guy down here that we're just going to drop down on. Just target him and kill him like that. Alright, this guy will just dodge his flamey arrow thingo. Alright, so this is the first boss here. Like I said, he's probably going to kick my ass into next week. But we'll give it a go. Best thing I found to do with this guy is just pull this out. Alright, and then straight away, even though you can't target him, just get stuck into him. Oof. Ow, 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 ow. You know what I mean? He's already... You don't do anywhere near enough damage, mate. Oh, dear. Alright. So, yeah, this guy... This is going to be a bit of a painful thing. Bit of a painful process, so we don't need to drop down onto that now. We'll just kill our way to this guy, get it over and done with. And so it might take a few goes for us to get it. If it takes too many, I'll cut a lot of them out because no one wants to see me fail over and over again. But we might do a bit better now that we've got a bit of breathing space here. Grab those. Oh, he got me with that. Now this guy is parryable. But as I said, my parry timings are really bad in this game. Uh-oh. Oh, we got him to the second phase, so that's not too bad. We didn't have enough health then, so... Alright, let's give it another go. And I think this is where a lot of people give up straight away with this game. They get up to that point, and they're just like, right, nah, that's it. This game's just bullshit. And I was like that originally when I first played this game. You would not believe how long I struggled on this guy for. But I mean, look, when you do beat these guys, it is massive satisfaction. Like, you're like, yeah, we finally got this bastard. Sometimes it's just patience with these guys as well. Don't try to be too greedy with attacks. Nah, not quite in the parry there. Uh-oh. Ah, right into that one. Right into that one. Oh, jeez. All right. Dear. Got him with the parry. Ah, you stupid dipshit. Got him with the parry. Oh, now he's upset. No, he's doing this bullshit now. I hate this guy. Get out. Get out. Heal up. Get behind them, we're not too bad, I think. It's untargeted him. Oh no! Oh, he slowed me down. Alright, here we go again. See if we can get him with a parry again. Get some health back. Well, not health, some stamina. Ooh. No, I can't. Couldn't do the critical on him. Alright, hang on. Get out of here. 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 Get some health. Get some souls. There we go. Oh. Well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too many attempts. That wasn't too many attempts. Alright, quite happy with that. There we go. Right, let's rest here. Rest. Done. Alright, cool. Alright, let's head off to the shrine. Which is up here. Yeah, we've got our Ember, we've got a bit more hit points. There's a bunch more guys here to kill. The throat tonight's been a bit of a dip. A dick, sorry. Yeah, like for people that don't know, I've had nasal surgery recently and it's still healing. It's going to take months to heal apparently, to like fully heal and for me to get the whole benefits of the whole thing. So I'm getting a bit of a cough now from it. I think it's just the way that it's just drying up in my nose, and that's just probably too much information for a lot of people. What's that? Ah. I haven't really used a pokey weapon before. So it's interesting. I mean, it's similar to a shield. Yeah, you can block with these as well. So that's one of the benefits of using some of these thrusting weapons. You can actually like block and attack at the same time. That's alright. So only a few guys around here we're going to kill just to get a little bit more souls so we can level up. And then I'll probably leave the episode there once we've got the shrine sorted. Sneak up on that guy. Off the edge he goes. Bye bye. Alright, got a couple of guys here. Woke up another guy over there. Woke up two guys over there. There's a guy with a shield and a bow. Want to get the guy the bow first. Heal up. Taking some unnecessary damage there. I think the key to this game sometimes is just to make sure that you avoid damage and not take too much. But you do get trigger happy with this game. That's my problem as well. Now there is... There's a doggo there. Grab this. Come in handy later on. And I mean, look, for a game that's a few years old now, the graphics are still pretty good. I love the atmosphere in this game. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just such a nice game to play. But all these games are like that. They spend a lot of time on the just details, just to find details of everything. So there's an item there, but I'm not going to get that because once you pick that up, these guys wake up. And I'd rather use those guys as a quick and easy kill. I can grab that ember as well. And I think there's some loot around here that we're going to grab. It's hidden over here. I can't remember what this was. Yeah, homeward bone. There we go. Cool. So, alright, let's keep moving. So we'll get that loot that we missed over here. Now, there is another guy over here, and we're not going to tangle with him yet. He's just standing up there with no clothes on, basically, just looking pretty. We're not going to tangle with him. We'll tangle with him in a little bit after we've got a bit of health up our sleeve. I mean, you can trick him to go over the edge, but I'm not really good at that, so... So let's go in here. Like I said, we'll tangle with that guy later when time comes for it. So this is the home base. This is the Firelink shrine. This is where we all live and get trained and level up and get weapons repaired and stuff like that. So there's a few people here to talk to. So we're going to talk to her first.
Unkindled one, I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame strengthen. To this end, I am at thy side.
Right, she levels you up and stuff like that.
To be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how.
If she levels you up.
Bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
Right, so we're not going to level up yet. We're going to use the stuff we've got here. No, not that one. Use that, and we'll use a couple of these other ones as well. We might as well use this up. And I'm going to use all these up. After this, I'm going to stockpile them for a bit, and then generally use them when we need them. Like if we're just a few short or something from leveling up. I'm just going to change this as well, because I don't like having that there. Put that there. I'm going to put my ember there, my homeward bone there, and I will put the firebomb there. Alright. So the homeward bone allows you to travel back to here or to a shrine, which is what we're going to do now as well. It allows you to travel around, and it's just helpful. Alright, and you don't lose your souls or anything as long as you got those. Alright, so they definitely come in handy. Embers just give you extra health, and in that regards. Right, so now we're going to level up.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
And that's where we'll be going next, to Lothric. Alright, so let's level up.
Then touch the darkness, take nourishment from these.
Yes, we know. Right, so generally what I like to do is just pump all my points into this till I'm at about 20. More health is always handy in this game. That's 1 or 2 extra hits that you can take sometimes. So once we get that up to 20, then we'll start looking at putting some of these other stats up.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, bye-bye.
May the flame.
Yes. Right, we're going to talk to this guy. I think he gives you an emote.
Another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we are talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. Not fit to lick their boots.
Yeah, so he gives you that. Now, with NPCs in this game...
Joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends. Those who would...
Right, so that's the same stuff. So, yeah, always talk to the NPCs until they repeat themselves in this. Sometimes there's another guy up here. I don't think he shows up yet. But, yeah, he will show up a little bit later on. I will try to set this up as a bit of a walkthrough as well, because there is a lot going on in this game. And it even baffled me when I was looking at it the first time, because there's just so much going on. Now there is a guy here you can talk to as well. Just have a chat with him.
Unkindled and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Right, he doesn't say much at the moment. It becomes a bit more important later on.
Take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment be but small, but I will die a colossus.
Alright. I don't think he says much more. Yeah, so he's just going to repeat himself now, so we'll just leave him be. Alright, so we've got those two NPCs out of the way. There's also this lady here that just sells you some odds and ends.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy want, no?
Yeah, so she sells you some odds and ends here, so you can buy some gear and stuff off of her if you want. One thing I'm going to buy right now is that. That will come in handy later on. We don't need it right now, but I am going to buy that while I remember.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
So the ash she talks about is found throughout the world, and that will actually open up her inventory to more gear. Alright, so the only other guy we've got here at the moment is this guy. He's the blacksmith. He's one of the most important ones here. He'll upgrade your gear. Later on, you'll get a couple of extra people that will show up here. So, but we won't worry about them right now because they're not here.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
Everyone keeps saying that.
Some journey, I wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Yeah, so he will be allowing you to upgrade your weapons and stuff like that, and upgrade your Estus things. Now, I don't think we've got one yet, but we can get one in a second.
Protection is sturdy enough by March, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
So I've never had any weapons break on me. They do take durability. I had to check this because I didn't think it was a thing, but they do take durability loss from shrine to shrine. So as long as you're resting at the embers, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, if you don't rest at the embers, your weapons are going to break.
There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing.
Oops.
It's my purpose, after all. In battle...
Might just move my head over a sec here. He gives you another remote as well. Alright, we probably missed a bit of that. I don't think it recorded it properly, but that's alright. I'll just move my head over because it's
Be careful. I don't want to see
he still has more to say, but I just noticed that my head was my big fat mug was cutting off the subtitles, so
another matter.
I think this is the last one. No, there's a couple more, he says.
Requires a special kind of gold. My humble goals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems.
And they're just items you find later on down the track, is what he's talking about now.
It's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm
You're such a comedian, mate.
Oh, by the way, if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well?
I think that's it. I think that's all he says now.
And protectionist, but when
Yeah. So he's just saying the same old garbage. All right, enough, Andre. Enough. Look, I'm just gonna change this again because there we go. Now we can see my souls. I don't know. It's just my placement here is. I don't like it there. I like it there. Sorry. Sorry. It's just irritating me that it was cutting off the bloody subtitles and now it's cutting off my souls. Oh dear. Alright. So before we finish this off, what we're going to do is there's a couple of secret things around here that are worth grabbing at low levels. So what we want to do is just go up here, around here. Alright, and then up here, we've got this. Another soul here. I don't think there's anything else after a while. After a while, like, there's this thing here. When you get invaded and you do invasions, occasionally there's a chance that it causes this to drop a seed. And then I think that seed you can use and it makes all the enemies in the world hostile to the people that invade you. So if you have one of those and people start invading you, and you've had enough of them, you can basically use that to get all the mobs to kill them. Alright, so there is a ladder up here, but we can't get into that yet. There's a key you can buy for like 20,000 souls that opens this, that allows you to get up the top there. But there is a trick to getting up here, and whether or not we're going to be able to do this in the first couple of goes. There we go. It'll take a few goes for you to get it, but basically you want to run and jump when you hit the tree. And then you can get up here, and then there is a secret over here that we want to have a look at. So this takes you to the top of the Firelink shrine here. And if you go around here, basically, you can see this is where that other guy is. Again, we're not going to mess with him at the moment. He's too tough for us. He'll beat us up. Well, I think he will at this point in the game. I think he will. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. And there's a couple of secret things in here. So, what we've got here is we'll just be carefully walking up here. And there's a little bird here called Pickle Pea. Bumperum. Alright, so what you can do with this guy is you can give him certain items. We don't have actually much to give him at the moment, but I think I can leave one of these for him. Alright, and he gives you an emote, and I got some iron bracelets. So you can give me that. And I think if we give him one of these, I think we get something as well. I don't think I've got anything else to give him at the moment, so now we pick that up and we get a crafting material. Alright, you can only give him those items once. There we go, we've got our first Estus shard. Right, then we're going to come over here. And then we'll go to this back wall here. We'll see how this wall's a little bit different to the rest of them. And we'll give it a smack. And there we go. We've got a secret area. And we're just going to keep walking down here casually. Nope, I'm not going to fall off yet, but we're going to drop down here. And this is one of the best things to get for early on in the game. And we'll grab this box here. Alright, so this ring is bloody handy, especially for low levels. What it does is it gives you more souls. Fallen foes, you have more souls. So we'll put that on straight away. Done. done. And that's pretty much it for the Firelink Shrine for now. Alright. Once you're done here, you head off to the city, which is in here, so you hit here. Actually, before we do that, sorry, we just picked up that Estus shard, so we want to go over and see our bait over here. And hand that in, so we'll go over here.
Tis good, tis what needs smithing.
And we'll give him Reforce Estus Flak. Yep. And now we've got another one.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see.
Alright, so we've got that done. Alright. So yeah, we'll rest here and we'll travel to the High Wall of Lothric and we will leave the episode there for now. Alright. So in the next episode, if there's enough demand for it, we will continue on from here. Actually, let's just grab the shrine that's out here, not the shrine, the what do you call it? The ember. The ember? Is that what they call it? Bonfire. So the bonfire. We'll get the fire. And yeah, so we'll leave the episode there for now. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more of this stuff and you're not subscribed already. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you want to see more of this? Do you not want to see it? If you don't want to see it, let me know. Alright, let me know in the comments. Let me know. No, I can't stand that game. Do not play it. Let me know. Alright? Hey, it's, listen, once you start getting the hang of this game, it's bloody addictive. It is bloody addictive. And I have a ball with this game. I had a ball with Elden Ring. I had a ball with this one. So, yeah. Sekiro was another one that I had fun with. That was good. And look, we could even look at that. I'm always happy to reapproach that one. That one has got some interesting mechanics to it, which does make it a little bit trickier than some of these ones. But I am happy to revisit some of those games if people want. If there's enough demand for them, I will. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.